Now we're going to take a look at the last in, first out, or LIFO method of costing inventories. In this method, the most recent costs go toward cost of goods sold. The older costs go toward ending inventory. So our ending inventory will be comprised of the beginning costs, and the cost of goods sold will be comprised of the most recent costs. Here's an example of the LIFO. This is the same example we used for the FIFO inventory. You'll see the beginning balance 10 at 91, the purchase of 15 at 106. In that first sale on August 14th, then, we sell the goods that we bought last. So we first take from the $106 batch. We take 15 from that, and then we go into the earlier batches. So it's reversed from the FIFO. If you walk through the rest of that, you'll see the additional purchases. We get down to the sale we take from the last group and work our way up. Let's go take a look at the problems. Here we'll be doing QS 5.5, QS 5.11, and we'll go back to that exercise 5.3 and do number 3, the LIFO evaluation. So please open up your workbook and work through those problems and come back and walk through them with me. Start with QS 5.5 on page 219. Here we're looking at the info from QS 5.4, the same information we used for the FIFO evaluation, but now we're going to do a LIFO valuation. So here again on our goods purchased, is this beginning inventory or beginning inventory? So our beginning inventory on January 1st consists of 320 units at a cost of $3. Go ahead and do that extension again. On January 9th, we purchase 80 units at a cost of $320. So our inventory is the 320 at 3 and the 80 at 320. Whoops. Not sure what I did there. Got ahead of myself. Extend these. On January 25th, we purchased an additional 100 units at 334. Do your extension. And we know that we still have all of these because we haven't sold any. So I'm going to copy, and again, I'm going to do the paste special. I want my formatting to stay. So I'm going to say keep the formulas and number formats. Okay, and then it kept my lines where I wanted them. And now, in addition, I'm going to bring over the 100 at 334, and I see I've got a problem there in this one. This one should be at 320, right? This one. Okay, so I copied something very wrong. Let's fix that. So I should have 320 at 3. I should have 80 at 320, and I should have the 100 at 334. All right, on January 26th, then what happens? We sell 350 units. I'm going to take from the bottom first this time, right? So I'm going to take 100 out of the 334. And I'm going to take 80 out of the next group at 320. And how many did I sell? I sold 350 units, so I'll say 350 minus 80 minus 100 should give me 170. That 170 comes out of that oldest group at $3. Extend that. Oops. And so my total goods are 350 units. My cost of goods is 1,100. Over here, what do I have left? I don't have any of this 100 group. Those were all sold. I don't have any of this group at the $3.20 layer. So what I have left is in the oldest layer, the 320, minus the 170. I've got 150 units at $3. Ending inventory is $450, 150 units. Cost of goods sold is $1,100, 350. Let's go to problem 5-11, QS 511 on page 219. Here we're going to use the same info from QS 510 that we used in the FIFO. On December 7th, we had a purchase of 10 units at $6 cost. Extending out, and that becomes our inventory. On December 14th, we purchased 20 units at a $12 cost. Our inventory is then the 10 at 6. I'm not sure what happened up here. And our 20 at 12. Extending. On the 15th of December, we sold 15 units. Selling 15 units will result in all of those coming out of the $12 range because we have enough of those to cover that sale. So we're going to take 15 at 12, multiply that out. Sorry, I'm dealing with a very slow internet connection and my fingers are sometimes a little faster than the. So what do we have left? We have the 10 at 6. And we have the 20 minus 15, so we're going to have 5 left over here at 12. Will give us 60. And on December 21st, what happens? December 21st, we purchase an additional 15 units at $4. And so we're going to bring that over with these. So we'll copy and paste special. So we got the 10 and the 5. And then I'm going to bring over the 15 and the 4 and extend that out. So I've got 10 10 at 6, 5 at 12, and 15 at, oops, 6. I made a mistake here, didn't I? That's supposed to be 14. There we go. So $210. My ending inventory is $330. The cost of goods sold is $180. Let's move on to exercise 5-3. Exercise 5-3 on page 221. We will now compute using Lifo, ending inventory and cost of goods sold. So on January 1st, again, our beginning inventory probably won't be moving up and down, so have your book open and take a look at the table. Our beginning inventory was 140 units at $6. So $840. On January 10th, we sold 100 units, and so we don't have any other layers of inventory. So again, this will be coming out of the $6 layer. On the 20th of January, we purchased 60 units at $5. And I neglected to do my inventory over here again. So here we had 40 remaining at $6. So 240. And now we're going to add that 40 at 6 again. To that, we're going to add the 60 at 5. On January 25th, we sell 80 units. Now we're going to take the 60 at 5, taking the latest purchase, and then we have 20 more to sell, which we'll take out of the $6 group. And so what do we have left? We have none of that 60 unit layer, the $5 group. We have 20 of the $6 group remaining. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring those down here. We know that those are still there. And on the 30th of January, we purchased another 180 units at $450. And we bring those over into our ending inventory because we haven't sold any of those yet. Extend out. And we wind up with ending inventory of $930, cost of goods sold of $1,020, and that concludes this lesson.